is Deanna, and she's going to tell you her story now about what's been going on with her. Take it away, ma'am.
Hello, my name is Deanna. My husband Gabe and I are employees at Riverside, at least for a little while longer. Gabe has worked in the biomed as the department manager the past 3 years and was a biomed tech for 4 years before that. And Gabe and I have had a religious belief exemption for the last 2 years approved for the flu shot. This year when we submitted our form, it was denied for the COVID shot. We were told that all religious exemptions were being denied for the COVID shot. Yeah, this is against the law. My husband has now been placed on unpaid administrative leave as of September 7th, pending termination for refusing the COVID shot. I will lose my job also on October 31st. Last week, we put our dream home on the market. We will never comply. There's one thing I can't seem to get an answer about. The terms of the emergency use authorization state that people must be given the option to refuse it, and Riverside doesn't seem to understand that. The Pfizer vaccine is still under EUA, according to the FDA, which cannot be mandated. The FDA has licensed the COVID shot called Comirnaty, which is biologically similar to the Pfizer vaccine being offered. And while this product may be interchangeably used with the Pfizer vaccine, FDA licenses are not interchangeable. Comirnaty is the only FDA licensed vaccine, and it won't be commercially available until 2023. I have reached out multiple times to Riverside to ask them why they are trying to violate federal law and mandate an EUA product. I have been given no response. Maybe it's time that you all ask them that.
Hear, hear!
There's a lot of people that think that they don't think that this is their fight. Maybe you aren't a healthcare worker or in an occupation being mandated currently. Maybe you took both shots already. Maybe you're retired. Regardless of your situation, I guarantee you this is your fight. This is about the most basic of all our God-given freedoms. This is about being able to decide for ourselves what is injected into our bodies. If we don't fight this medical tyranny now, there won't be anyone left to fight when they come for the rest of you. Because they will not stop with the healthcare workers, and they will not stop with just 2 shots. I hear there are actually a few people against us right now. There are people that have been programmed to believe that fighting for your right to bodily integrity is selfish. There's actually people that hate us for that. The selective data reporting on the mainstream news networks makes their case that the unvaccinated people are the ones keeping the pandemic going. Well, when you stop testing the vaccinated people for COVID and you only are testing unvaccinated people, guess what? The majority is going to be, in fact, 100%, because you're not testing vaccinated people. Did you also know that if you had both shots but had the second one within the last 2 weeks and come down with COVID, you are part of the unvaccinated count because you're not considered fully vaccinated until 2 weeks after your second shot? I've been a nurse for 13 years. I've sacrificed for my patients because of my belief that my work as a nurse is doing what God has called me to do.
Thank you, Deanna!
Many nurses and healthcare workers share my same story. We have taken verbal abuse from out-of-line doctors, frustration and anger from overwhelmed patients and family members. We've delayed our own basic needs to go to the bathroom because our patients needed us. We've held the hands of veterans as they lay dying when no one else was there to make sure they knew that they were loved. We've sat with our dementia patients as they come to grips with great losses of their autonomy. We have waded through every body fluid imaginable and still did our jobs. And
Thank you!
when this pandemic hit in early 2020 with an unknown virus, we didn't shelter in place like the world was told to. We came to work. Back then, we nurses and healthcare workers were told that we were heroes. Riverside even had signs up saying, "Heroes work here." You guys see any of those signs anymore?
Yeah.
They've taken them all down. I guess we're not heroes anymore. For those of you who may look at us now as if we're selfish, I say this. Did you ever stop to wonder why all these healthcare workers are refusing the shots?
Of course!
These frontline workers who have seen firsthand what COVID has done to people are refusing the shots. Ask us, and we'll tell you why. We have also seen firsthand what the COVID shot has done to people. Remember, this is all for a virus with an overall 98 to 99% survival rate.
Here, here!
So I say this to you, Riverside, St. Mary's, Governor Pritzker, and Joe Biden. You have betrayed all Americans, and we will never comply.
Yeah!